How rude. YouTube kicked me off. My internet didn't go. It was YouTube. They said, nope. And it didn't even do anything this time. I could see if I was being bad. I didn't do anything. Thank you, assholes. They just kicked me out. I don't know what happened. I was about to comment on Casey's thing, and then it said poof. Then I was gone. It wasn't my internet. My internet's fine. It was YouTube. And I was behaving this time. I was gonna comment back to Casey, and then the internet said poof. Yes, I did, Lost Soul. Sorry. I didn't really get to message anyone back because yesterday and the last few days have been insane. But I will get back to you. I did get it, darling. I did. Just as gamer. Sometimes I'm terrible at responding. It takes me a few days. It's not funny, but it's the truth. Threatening YouTube is kind of like threatening Dar. They hit back. Getting more coffee. Okay, I'm back. I got coffee. Yeah, it's cold there. Welcome back, Mr. J. Sorry. Thinking about making another YouTube channel, but this one going to be dedicated for live streaming my video games on the PS4. Oh, sounds like a good idea. The elves left, Wolfie. They went back with Santa yesterday. Praise Jesus. It's cold here in Florida, believe it or not. That's where my kid's father lives, is in Florida, and he was saying that yesterday. I'm like, nah, you're used to cold. That can't be cold to you. We lived in New York all our life, and then we moved here. That's cold. No offense. Well, y'all cold is different than ours, and you're cold that the weather you're accustomed to, that probably would be like our cold. Just saying. Telling to suck it up. Your coffee's cold now. I just got a fresh cup because I drank most of it talking to you already. Oh, so then you know cold, Lost Souls. Yes, you do. You know cold. It's cold in Jersey just like in New York. That at Jersey. No offense. I just had to say that. I don't like my coffee cold. I like it nice and hot. I can't stand cold coffee. Iced coffee. I don't like none of that fancy stuff. I did have a Christmas miracle, though. I got my daughter to clean up her room, for the most part. Nah, I'll never go back to New York, neither. No, and a lot of my family, like my mom, my brother, and my sister are still in New York. But a lot of my family has moved out of New York, too. My cousin, she moved to North Carolina and built a house. And my aunt and uncle retired and moved there too. So a lot of my family's left. My mother's never gonna leave. I tried to get her to move out here after my dad died. And she just wouldn't. And my sister couldn't leave because she has 2 kids, and her kid's father didn't want to move here. So, and my brother lived here in South Dakota for a while, and that's the reason we moved here. And Wolfie, a shit stir. He moved back to New York. I'm never going back to New York. Yeah. I want a better life for my kids, and it's cheaper living here. It really is. And the schools are better here. Even the elementary schools back home, the state is starting to take over, and metal detectors you gotta walk through, and it's just crazy. Give me 1 minute, I gotta pee. Don't leave me, everybody. Well, leave if you want to, but I'm just saying. I'll be right back. I got to pee. I'm back. Did you guys miss me? Yeah, I don't have a lot of. I mean, they're not really spread out. Just North Carolina and New York, and I have an uncle in West Virginia. Um, but the majority are all in New York. I have no family here in South Dakota. I moved here with my ex, and we were gonna start over a brand new life, and he started over, all right. For I don't know if his life became better, but he definitely started over. Wolfie, believe it or not, you kind of fit in the Bronx. I can see you in the Bronx. You got the right attitude for the Bronx, Wolfie. Yay. You got a cigarette? And depending on the year you went to the Bronx, that could have been rough. Keep getting dinged. Oh, there you go. I couldn't see him at first. I did. Yeah, that goes a long way back there. But it's also like how you give respect because of who you know and who your family is, but it also determines on how you carry yourself too. Because trust and believe that only gets you so far if you act like an ass. Wolfie, I can't draw Mark's face. He's awake. Yeah, that's common there too, Wolfie. Oh my God. They can be just as crooked as the criminals. It could be worse sometimes, actually. I just mind my business and keep it moving. I know nothing. I saw nothing. I don't ask fucking questions. It's true, Lost Souls. Oh. No, you're from Jersey. You should know. Like, it ain't much better in Jersey. I used to go to Jersey a lot to go to medieval times. I love that place. Bad cop, no donut. Oh, he had donut. He just had the powdered sugar and said, fuck the donut. Powdered sugar. It's delicious. I seen cops too. I remember me and my ex, we didn't have a car, and we had to walk to Wick. It was when Izzy was a baby. All right, I'll check it in a little bit, Lost Souls. I got it. It dinged. And we were walking past this Spanish restaurant, and a detective owned that building, and two of the most popular crooked detectives were standing out back of this building, and me and my ex smelled weed. He was like, "It ain't me. I ain't got nothing on me." And we turn around, and there they are smoking it. I was like, "It did ding." You didn't hear the Facebook message go up and said, "Ding." That was way, way, way before the medical marijuana was legal in New York State. They're just as bad here. Our police stations are always losing drug busts. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've heard that a time or two, too. They don't lose them. They just don't turn in all of it. And then when the drug dealers get charged, they're like, wait, I had more. But they're not going to say they had more because, you know, But yeah, I found out. Yes, like a lot of good things happen on Christmas Eve and Christmas. Like I found out on Christmas Eve that a good friend of mine, well, used to be a good friend of ours, back home, his oldest daughter is pregnant. And then I spoke to my niece that I raised, and uh, yeah, it was good. 2 days. Today's gonna be a little off, like I said. It's the anniversary of my dad's death, but I'll push through. Always do. Doesn't feel like he's been gone for 5 years, but he has. Yeah, no shit. I had 10 pounds, not 6. What the fuck? And I had some of this. Where the fuck did that go? Yeah, this happened a lot. It's alright, lost souls. I rather, I tried, the first few years was really hard, but I try to dwell on the good stuff. I think about the good stuff and not that he's not here. When my husband left, I could have used him. My dad was my rock and my best friend. But that's why I was glad Jimmy dressed up as Santa for the kids and stuff, because when my daughter was little, on Christmas Eve, my dad would always dress up. My dad would dress up as Santa every year. Thank you, hang on, Mr. J. My dad would dress up as Santa and go to like the Salvation Army and some other Christmas parties, and then on Christmas Eve he would come dressed up for my kids, and they would get a candy cane and a present from Santa on Christmas Eve and get a picture taken. And then it was funny too because Izzy was so young. My dad worked nights at a newspaper, and my daughter would always say to him, "Grandpa, you always miss Santa. Santa always leaves, and then you walk in. Like, you miss him by, like, seconds, Grandpa." So it's nice that Jimmy did that. And I had a house full of kids here talking to Santa that night on Christmas Eve. Yeah, that was all Jimmy was doing before he turned into bad Santa. um, he was really good. Like, my kids really enjoyed it. Izzy kept asking him all kinds of questions, and at first Jimmy was like, "How the fuck?" You could tell Jimmy was like, "How the fuck do I answer these?" And he did good though. He did. It was awesome. My daughter did say after Jimmy ended the private stream of my kids. Yeah, I know, right, Wolfie? Um, she said to me, she said, "Mommy, why did Santa have Jimmy's background?" And I was like, "Oh, it comes with Zoom, Izzy. It comes with Zoom. It's a standard background on Zoom." I'm just grateful she didn't ask me to show her, because then I would have had to think of something else quick to say. Wolfie Mark's awake. He just woke up, so be nice to him. Wolfie wanted me to draw in your face and blame the elves.
There ain't no elves.
But I have to say, like, even when Jimmy turned into Bad Santa, it was entertaining. I felt bad for Doris. A couple times I wanted to reach through the screen and slap Jimmy for Doris. But she's dealt with it long enough, and she knows how to handle it. It's funny too because we're all in a good mood and happy yesterday, and Izzy texted her dad from her phone, and he called and talked to the kids, and we're all happy and stuff, and he looked miserable. So I guess karma works, you know? Fish surprise. Even church this year was, for Christmas Eve, was weird and different. I just want things to go back a little bit to the way they used to be before all this COVID stuff. Merry Christmas, Lisa and Mark. Now smack him for me. Just tell him I was trying to give him a bro hug and missed. Wolfie. Oh, God. Why? Why? Oh. Yeah, my friend that was over here yesterday, him and Mark were doing voices together, and I thought he was going to kill my friend. His name's Jeremy. And it's funny because my friend Jeremy's wife said to me and Mark, because really the way you guys see us on YouTube is how we are when we're not on YouTube, me and Mark. So, we were acting like we always do with each other in front of them. And his wife said something, and Mark was like, "Oh, you think this is bad? You ain't seen nothing." And then my friend Jeremy was like, "Oh, I watched some of Lisa's videos on her channel," and I was like, and Mark was like, "Well, did you see the anal bleaching one?" And he was like, "There's an anal bleaching one?" Mark was like, "Yeah." He was like, "I'll have to go back and look." He was like, "I only watched a few episodes." It was funny to hear him call them episodes. I was actually gonna try and bug him into streaming last night. I was nice instead. Oh, he passed out. We both went to bed at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. The last 2 days were brutal. And then the two, CJ and Izzy, woke up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and then woke the baby up. And I got them to lay back down until about 7. And then we got up and cooked them breakfast. Me and Mark made them scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage links, and chocolate chip pancakes. And not the box chocolate chip pancakes, like we mixed the batter and threw the chocolate chips in there. Yeah. It was a good breakfast. And then they opened their gifts. And then the baby got tired, and we laid the baby down. And then while the two other kids were off doing whatever they were doing with their new stuff, me and Mark went to sleep for an hour and a half. And got up and finished cooking dinner. Well, he said, I saw that. I wanted to fight Stripe for his. Yeah, it was actually, I was craving chocolate chip pancakes, and then CJ asked us to make them for Christmas, so we made them. But like I said, if I ain't got to cook, I have to cook anyways, because I cook dinner almost every night. But if I don't have to bake another cookie, pie, cake for the rest of the year, I will be okay with that. But I doubt that's going to happen. Oh, crap. See, you spoke of Stripe and he's awake, Wolfie. Look what you done did. He felt you. You done woke him up, Wolfie. Now he's laying next to me. Literally almost up my butt. And the look on his face said, "Take that, Uncle Wolfie." Yeah, yeah. He was trying to eat that breakfast so fast so he could open his gifts. I didn't mind Chadwood Stripe. I swear. Yeah, I don't believe you, Wolfie. Yeah, they were. I ain't gonna lie. I was just excited about the chocolate chip pancakes as the kids. I could have went without the sausage and the scrambled eggs, and could have just had chocolate chip pancakes and bacon, and I would have been all right. Oh no, Dave Lawson. I'm scared to click something because I'm streaming from my phone, and YouTube's already kicked me off once, Dave. Hold on. Don't leave me. Yep, see, if I click out of the app